Back with Genshin. We're gonna continue and continue exploring Natlan. So, actually, I saw something earlier that I just wanna see. So apparently, yeah, this thing has a time limit to get extra jades, but I'm not sure. I think this one has as well. So, first off, let me do my dailies. Today is Thursday. That means it's not Wednesday yet. Seriously, what is that symbol that pops up? Just because I have Vegina's reaction to Vegina, don't extend chill or something. Oh yeah, you got nerfed, didn't you? Okay, I'm gonna see. So it's not only something. Gina had it as well. Where's that one behind me? And it is Thursday, so that means more blossom instead. Okay.
Access denied.
Stabilize.
Shower me with praise, born of icy frost.
Wait, let me see. No, I can't send her like so much junk. What is this? Quinapa berries. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you on the back burner now. Oh wait, I can ascend Emily today, can't I? Alright, I'll go do that first. Okay, swap her out.
What is the situation?
Actually, I need more Geo stuff. Yeah, sure, albedo, I guess.
Some in the field research? This is order.
Wrong characters.
Feel this ancient power.
I'm a little...
Come into being.
books as well. Not unexpected.
I'm quite flattered.
Who should I send off the emerald? Because I don't know where the Natlan boss is yet. Yeah, it's not on the map yet. Oh, is that it? It's right there. Okay, I might be able to make it then. Okay, if I can make it, that would be awesome. Oh, wait. I was trying to use this thing.
Solidify!
Try to tower next. Alright, there we go.
Stabilize!
Strike a pose. No touching.
Team.
Extract. Yeah, yeah. Huh. Let's go. Hi. Yeah, yeah. Stop. Add astro. Thank you for reconstitute. Access denied. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
too far.
Next on the agenda.
Solidify.
Apologies. Access denied.
Don't be a killjoy! I miscalculated. I'll put you on high heat. Let's move.
Gather.
Strike a pose. Please remain seated.
Wait, watch stuff, yeah, okay.
This realm is...
What's that?
If you ever... This realm...
What do I have in here? Okay, so I can put Kachina in there.
If you ever...
Oh, right. Alright, put Emily in first then. Who can I retire? Navia. Ah shit, what did I just do? Alright, let's talk to Navia first.
Oh, hello. This place is seriously cool. So, you and Paimon have this whole space to yourselves? It must feel a little empty sometimes. Maybe I should come and hang out more often.
How do you like it here?
I like this place a lot. It's really nice. The scenery is wonderful, and I love what you've done with the interior. Very tasteful. You never fail to impress.
Thanks. Not quite as nice as your place though.
Oh, don't be silly. It's not a competition. Every home's character is unique to its owner. It's not a question of good or bad, just personality. Yeah, that sums it up nicely. Your home is a reflection of your personality. just one look around here, and I can tell that this place belongs to you and Paimon.
And of style do you like in a home?
Cozy and practical, I guess. Beyond that, I'm really not that picky. Maloose actually did most of the interior decor at my place. I've always been quite fond of his style, and now that I've gotten used to it, I'm reluctant to change things up. Oh, hello! This place is...
It's the other dialogue option.
I like this. The scenery is wonderful, and... Oh, don't every home's character... Yeah, that's not just one look around here, and I can tell that this place belongs to you and Paimon.
Well, if you like it here, you're welcome to visit whenever you want.
Really? Literally whenever I want? Because I'll definitely be taking you up on that offer. Don't worry, I'll make sure to always come with snacks. Homemade cookies, little cakes, and whatever else you like. Oh, and I'm happy to bring enough for Paimon, too. Oh, hello! This
All the
place...
dialogues are whited out loud. Would you like to have a chat with me?
Sure thing. I mean, that's the whole point of coming here to hang out. So, what's new with you? Anything in particular on your mind lately?
Hats, can we talk hats for a second?
Ah, yes, we certainly can. You know, you should consider getting yourself a hat. And I don't mean a hat to keep your ears warm or your head dry. I just think your hairstyle would look really neat with a hat.
Well then, maybe we should go clothes shopping together sometime.
Oh, sure. I'll take you to the best shop in all of Fontaine. Let me think. Yeah, you and Paimon could both do with fancy outfits for formal occasions, as well as a hat and a new pair of leather shoes. Actually, come to think of it, how have you dressed for formal occasions in the past?
We pretty much just wear the same thing all the time.
Really? Huh. That's a surprise. That's cool, though. I like how you don't get hung up on that kind of thing. I often find that people who don't stress about their appearance are the most chilled out. Whatever the world throws at them, they just take it as it comes. No nonsense, no pretensions. Honestly, I think that's pretty awesome. I guess traveling the world instills that kind of confidence in you, huh? But still, let's definitely get you a nice hat and some leather shoes when we have the chance. Oh, hello!
Okay, last dialogue option. B. Anything you want to do?
Let's do something together. We could go on a hike, climb some trees, pet some cats, walk some puppies. I'm honestly down with whatever.
Are you sure you can climb trees in that dress?
You'd better believe it. There might be quite a bit of skirt in the back, but it's not restricting. I made sure of that before I bought it. I specifically asked the designer to make some alterations so I could maintain freedom of movement.
Have you ever had any pets?
I had a dog once, many, many years ago. But after she passed away from an illness, I never got another. My papa named her Shelley. There wasn't any special meaning to the name. We just happened to find her right after coming back from a trip to the seaside. I loved that dog. We'd go out together all the time, and she'd take me on adventures through the abandoned pipes. She was really smart that way.
Must miss her a lot.
Definitely. Sometimes I have dreams where we're playing together again. But I usually get over it pretty quickly once I wake up. I'm sure Shelley wouldn't want me to live in the past. She'd want me to move forward with my life and make more good friends.
Good friends, like...
Come on! That should go without saying. After all the life and death situations we've been through together, that definitely makes you one of my greatest friends of all time. I doubt I'll make many more friends like you in my lifetime, so I'll cherish our friendship to the end. Anyway, as your great friend, how about I bake a cake that has all of our names on it? You, me, and Paimon. And bring it here for all of us to share. Something tells me that Paimon would really enjoy that. So I'm willing to spoil her, just this once.
It's the last time of brunch.
Oh, hello. This place... Let's do something together. You'd better... I made sure of that before I bought it. I had a dog. My papa named her... I loved that dog. Definitely. I'm sure Shelley wouldn't want me to live in the past. She'd want me to move forward with my life and make more good friends.
Can I call you one of my good friends?
Please. We crossed that bridge a long time ago. Why would I ask to hang out with you here if we weren't already great friends? Anyway, as your great friend,
Wow,
how about
upgraded.
I bake a cake that has all of our names on it? You, me, and Paimon. And bring it here for all of us to share. Something tells me that Paimon would really enjoy that. So I'm willing to spoil her, just this once.
Alright, time to switch Navia out. What's going to support? Okay, Arlie and Setos. Not Setos.
Hello there. It's nice to see
Wait,
you.
I can put Tanari and do
Sweet
his
spot you got here.
comp,
Thanks for inviting me.
his unique sets. That's awesome. Alright, do you like it here?
Sure do. It's great. I'd like to think I'm a flexible guy who can adapt to any environment. Never mind one as pleasant as this.
Well, the layout is my pride and joy.
I can tell. Some people like to go out and have fun. Others prefer to create a comfy space for themselves at home, where they can enjoy some peace and quiet. People enjoy life in different ways, but both approaches are equally valid. You know, this place is real roomy. There are houses and buildings, sure, but there's also lots of open space. You could build a bunch of different areas, each with a unique design. That way, it'd feel like we were camping in a new place every night. I'd even help out if you wanted. Truth is, I'm fully furnished with ideas as we speak. Hello there. Sweet. Sure do. I'd like to think I'm a flexible guy who can adapt to any environment. Never mind one as pleasant as this.
Rather embarrassing, I've neglected the place lately.
No, don't say that. I prefer being out adventuring too, so I try to keep things simple at home. But even then, my pad isn't nearly as neat as this. You know, this place is real roomy. There are houses and buildings, sure, but there's also lots of open space. You could build a bunch of different areas, each with a unique design. That way, it'd feel like we were camping in a new place every night. I'd even help out if you wanted. Truth is, I'm fully furnished with ideas as we speak. Hello there. Sweet.
You like to chat?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Things were getting quiet around here, you know? Just as well. There's something I wanted to ask. In your experience, what preparations would I need to make before visiting a newly excavated desert ruin?
Did you find something?
Not yet. This question's purely hypothetical. Most of the members of the Temple of Silence spend their time at our base, researching and watching over our ancient technologies. But there are times when we must investigate external locations. I try not to miss out on those opportunities.
I don't go to the desert often. You probably have more experience than me.
Really? Was my intel wrong then? You know, so much of the desert remains a mystery, even to people who lived there a long time. Sometimes, we find our path blocked by a bunch of mechanisms before we can even get inside the ruin. Take the area around the mausoleum of King Deshret, for example. That area has the highest concentration of ruins related to King Deshret. It's also where investigation teams are liable to encounter the most trouble. It looks like nothing more than a swath of empty desert, but it's packed to the gills with invisible walls. We spent enormous amounts of efforts to uncover the expanse of the ruins, only to then discover that determining their height was the real issue. Later on, a team member suggested bringing some of that invisible material back with us, and using it to build an invisible labyrinth around the Temple of Silence to ward off intruders.
You're not talking about yourself, are you?
Hey, do I seem like that sort of person to you? But I'll admit, we were thinking along the same lines. It's just, I wasn't sure our people could navigate a labyrinth like that, so I didn't bring it up. In the end, my concerns turned out to be valid, and we scratched the idea.
Allow me to thank you on behalf of all adventurers everywhere.
Don't mention it. Even if you don't count that labyrinth, I can assure you that the desert's not hurting for mysteries.
Oh shit, this has so much dialogue notches.
Hello there. Sweet. Yeah, sure. Just as well. Not yet. Most of the members of the Temple of Silence, I try not to miss out on those opportunities.
I know the desert like the back of my hand. No, I don't.
That's the experienced adventurer aura I expected. So, are you familiar with the differences in climate between various regions in the desert, too? Take the area around the mausoleum of King Deshret, for example. That area has the highest concentration of ruins related to King Deshret. It's also where investigation teams are liable to encounter the most trouble. It looks like nothing more than a swath of empty desert, but it's packed to the gills with invisible walls. We spent enormous amounts of efforts to uncover the expanse of the ruins, only to then discover that determining their height was the real issue. Later on, a team member suggested bringing some of that invisible material back with us, and using it to... Hey, do I... But I'll admit, it's just, in the end, my concerns... Even if you don't... Hello there. Sweet.
Anything you want to do?
Oh, you bet I do. A whole list. But I didn't want to step on your toes, seeing as this is your place and all.
What were you considering?
That maybe we could build a campsite?
That sounds nice.
Really? Awesome. Okay, let me see. First, we'll need at least 2 tents. The first one's for resting. We'll put thick cloth up around the walls to keep any noise out. We could even use that one for research or to organize our documents. The other tent will be a space to chat and play games. We could put picnic supplies and chairs near the entrance. The weather here seems pretty nice, so we shouldn't need any rain or wind protection. Then, I guess the only thing left would be adding some adventure to this place.
Eh?
No matter how beautiful the scenery, standing back and looking at it's gonna get old sometimes. You've gotta get out there and enjoy it. And if there were mechanisms that we could use to jump, run, climb, or glide around this place, that would be the cherry on top. Install stuff like that, and whoosh, nothing here would be off limits.
I could ask Tuppy about that.
Ah, you mean that little finch with the nice smile? Perfect. I've actually talked to her already. All that stuff she knows about housekeeping. Super impressive. I couldn't get her to tell me about all her contraptions, but I understand. Every organization has its secrets. The Temple of Silence is like that too. Don't worry. I'll find a way.
Turning this into an amusement park, are we?
Perfect. Glad to have your stamp of approval. Well, I'll get designing then. I'll let you know when the blueprints are ready. You can invite your other friends over once it's done. The more the merrier.
Okay, last dialogue
Hello
branch.
there. Sweet. Oh, you bet. But I didn't want to step on your toes. That. Okay, let me see. The first one's for rest. We could even use the other tent. The weather here seems pretty. Then I guess the only thing left would be, no matter how beautiful this, you've got to get out there. And if there were mechanisms that we could install stuff like that, and you mean that? Perfect. I couldn't get her to tell me about all her. Don't worry, I'll find a way.
Whatever makes you happy, I've got more than enough space.
Perfect. Glad to have your stamp of approval. Well, I'll get designing then. I'll let you know when the blueprints are ready. You can invite your other friends over once it's done. The more the merrier.
Alright, so let me set those out now. Let me just double check. Yeah, set those as 10. Okay. Inventory. And he's gonna disappear. Yep. You win. Okay, he's over there.
Healthy bot.
A very diverse range of plants you have here. Clearly, you have a keen interest in botany. Excellent. If nurtured, a budding interest can become a fruitful source of knowledge. In fact, why don't you tell me about each of these species? Their growth habits, preferences, etc. Don't worry. I'm here to fill in anything you leave out. I have a feeling it'll stick in your memory this time.
Setting. Okay, Sumeru Star. Okay. And instead, R should be in here then. Yes, correct. Okay, hang on. My buttons are getting messed up. Where is this? And why is that still around? Okay, so maybe it's around the other rooms. I don't even remember what. Okay, it's supposed to be like a cooking what kind of thing. Also, wait. That's this, isn't it? Yeah, that is also done. Southwest, nothing. Offside in the. Yeah, I'll use that. Corridor is full of people. Oh, maybe he's up here. Okay, yeah, he's upstairs. But this one, what's it full of? So he's somewhere upstairs then. Nope. There we go.
This cabin looks very familiar indeed. I see you've been treating our excursions as an opportunity to admire the scenery in quite some detail. Just being here makes me want to start planning my schedule. Force of habit, I suppose. Well, there's plenty of space. Would you like to sit with me and try your hand at writing something yourself?
Yay. Okay, with that, all the in-stores where stuff should be good. Okay, so just double check real quick. Yep. Indoor fontaine stuff is also good. Sweet. That means our only things left are the outdoor fontaine stuff, if I'm not wrong. And then I'll start working on the map and stuff. Okay, double checking Sumeru's functions real quick. Oh, justice, whatever the hell that is. Oh, jeez, that's big. Call of Justice Fresh Miss on the.
This road.
Jeez. Oh, good. Panic second for the next.
If you ever have it.
Oh, is anyone here? Uchiori.
This was my favorite site when I first moved to Fontaine. And now, it's one I get to see every day as I walk through the streets. Here, on these dazzling streets that seem to go on forever, the first corner of the Chiori Fashion Kingdom has been established. I will work hard to expand its territory over the coming years. In the meantime, you're always welcome to drop by for a visit.
Next on the agenda.
Oh. Hang on, that was weird. Okay, cooking. The Palace Jewels 3-star recipe. Oh, there we go.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
So.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Okay. I think that's what I really stop for now. Alright. Let's go to Natland and continue our side over here. Sorry, having a bit of a cough. Oh man, giant bao trees. Natland, a new adventure.
Shower me with prayer! Born of ice and frost.
For a viewpoint over here. This one's okay. I'll come back later then.
Next on the agenda.
So I really can't kill these things, huh?
No touching.
This is supposed to be a buried thing over here. Oh, never mind. It by buried thing meaning fucking far underground buried.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. We're way behind schedule.
Snake. Beam granites. I need to get this thing.
Stabilize. Let's finish this next time.
They got shits as well. Oh, that's what I need for Kachina. Awesome.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Exquisite chest. Whoa. Oh, what? So that means these three are done. Drop down to the ravine behind the big tree. Where's Hey there, you two. Now I can see the hot blood running in your veins as you rush into yonder cave, but stop for a minute. Your attire tells me you're not from our tribe, the Science of the Canopy. Heh, who am I kidding? You're not from Natlan at all, are you? What's up with that? Are only people from Natlan allowed in? That goes without saying, but even then, not just anyone from our tribe can go in, let alone people from Natlan as a whole. Well, you're pretty quick on the uptake for a flying kid with shaggy hair. Of course, Paimon's a bright spark. Wait, are you saying she doesn't look like it? That's certainly how you strike Paimon. Yeah, it's just exactly that. You get me, don't you, my outlander friend? What are you talking about? Are you complimenting Paimon? Doesn't quite seem like it. You can consider it praise, of course. Anyway, name's Tisok, and I'm the guard here, and an excellent one at that. Well, Paimon's Paimon, as good a guide as you are a guard, and this is Lumin. Most excellent of adventurers at your service. I see, an adventurer, huh? Makes sense. Not any ordinary traveler could find their spot to find the spot anyway. But anyway, I can't let you in. It is, after all, well, tribe produces our flammagranates. Real important business. Wait, what's so special about that? Finals everywhere here in Natlan. See, that's where you're mistaken. If you pick them using a special technique, not only will they not explode, but they produce honey as rich as phlogiston as quinpa berries. Dry the skins and you can even get bags that our couriers can carry. Though you outlanders wouldn't get the beauty of something like this. So that's what those round sacks are from. That's right, what's more, this cave is home to awesome Mountain King flammagranates, which makes me the one who guards them just as awesome. That's it, the Mountain King flammagranates have recently been... forget it. Whatever the case, unless you've got one of these green passes that rustle in your weapon, I'm not letting you through. I will even sneak a peek. Not even that, not even people from our tribe are allowed in without a pass. And speaking of that, I heard someone downstairs a few days back. Couldn't find it either. Man, did why wait not shoot them out. Oops, since I've said more than I should. Anyway, no entry without a pass here. Side quest. No, I wanted in the wrong direction. Alright, let's go back upwards. Oh damn, this is not a good place to climb. See, what? Oh. Okay, so that. Where was I?
Solidify!
Shower me with that! Born of ice and frost.
So before I continue on to that, let me just check something out real quick. Cause I remember seeing something about. There we go. Oh,
Next on the agenda.
alright, over there. You know, I can't because I'm still trying to make my way towards that other beast. Where is it?
We're way behind schedule.
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
You say that as if you use your stomach to see.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice, roasted apples.
Whoa, you're practically a walking cafeteria!
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me. As my mom always says, it pays to be prepared. They only come in handy every so often. But hey, better late than never, right? Huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems like you've got something on your mind.
Just thinking about what happened to the Statue of the Seven.
Yeah, that was so weird. It has to mean something, don't you think?
Actually, you know what? It could be because our Archon is different from the rest.
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings known as gods.
And that's not the case in Natland?
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natland was an ordinary person before taking on the role.
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? Is that even possible?
A human ascending to the divine throne. That's kind of like what Furina did, but
You find it hard to believe too, huh?
So that's not normal then? I Guess I've just gotten used to how things are here in Natlin.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a human to become an Archon, right?
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the position still grows old and requires rest. The statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Countless people have held that title over the years. Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title, you just have to prove your strength.
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, it's hard to argue with the results. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future Archons will go from strength to strength.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that strong, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for us? If we think back to what happened in Inazuma...
See, she feels about us.
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. I think you'll get along great.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning on causing trouble either.
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon enough.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh? What's that?
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston.
I need to give it a try.
Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natlin can use that power. Wait! You can use it too? How?
It just came naturally.
That was amazing! I don't even know what to say!
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
We're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina. Well, aren't we looking lively today? Did the Chisleth lure you over here? Warm, isn't it?
Oh, so it was just a friendly Saurian.
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here, and Toto's the friendliest and gentlest of the bunch. He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any Outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's just a big softie.
What does the crouching mean?
That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Paimon's not so sure about this. It's kind of scary, don't you think? He's huge!
Scattle, you can fly.
Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then. Paimon will just float alongside. Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up here.
The higher the vantage point, the better the view.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other Saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big. Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the trek for Toto otherwise.
That's true, especially considering his size. Well, see you later, Toto!
Next on the agenda.
Yay. Okay, wait, there's a... Yep, I see it. It's a pretty neat design. A statue of the Seven is over there.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Wait, at the top, damn it.
Whoa! I can join the team? Let's go, Twirly! Do you also like collecting shiny rocks? I mean, who wouldn't want to? Whoa! I can join the...
In the team in order to do certain stuff. That's a pain in the ass.
Shockwave! Strike a pose!
Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
19 freeze.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. We're way behind schedule.
Let's hope we put up a
Let's
good
finish
fight.
this fast. No touching.
Chikushina died.
Let's finish this next time. Let's finish this next time.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Right here. Do you also like collecting shiny rocks? I mean, who wouldn't want to? They're so pretty.
I will stand down.
We're way behind schedule. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. on the agenda? Right here.
Sorry, when there's such a step on it. It has to do survey to the feeding purposes of plant squirrels, it seems that especially if you look grandpa berries.
Do you also like collecting shiny rocks? I mean,
That I feel a little bit bad, but
Let's hope you put up a good.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. Next on the agenda.
supposed to be. Yeah, but it's supposed to be an amber crate over here. Oh, there it is. All right.
We're way behind schedule.
Let's see what's down here. Ooh, cave. With phlogiston landing panel is interesting. So this should be the boss that I can use to get Kachina's Ascension of materials, right? Sorry for this one. As Kachina works. Oh, Yes. Sweet. What?
No!
What?
Messed up.
Where the hell am I? This looks like Kachina's demo area. You just fucking teleport me upwards? Is that what happened?
We're way behind schedule.
Hey, did not need that shortcut.
Next on the agenda.
Okay, boss arena. Oh wait, I should um switch jump back in.
Sure.
Alright, let's go fight. Come on. Gluttonous Yumkaso Mountain King. Oh, it's telling me to use a pyro team.
No touching.
Stabilize.
Born of ice and frost. My
Oh,
contract
damn.
is
Just
unfulfilled.
broke through Dong Chi like paper.
Gather.
Extract! This'll brighten up the place. Let my name echo in song.
Solidify.
I'm using my faculty next time.
Strike a pose.
Reconstitute.
Solidify.
Hey, I am definitely using a pyro team this time. Two. It's real.
Oh, yay! Okay, let's.
Still have about 1 hour left, so let's try continuing making my way towards the actually kinda wanna go and get that stupid that's high up in there. Alright, I'll go this way first because there's like 2 things in this corner.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
I meant no mats. Oh no, I just killed someone's llama
We're way behind schedule.
and got their radishes. You know what, I want to get that waypoint as well. Oh shit, it's here. Oh, okay, it's above. Nice, a viewpoint as well. Arena of Glory and Triumph. Oh, there was a ladder. Yeah, I did hear voices. Right. Oh, did I kill this guy's llama? Oh, yep. That was a bot. Hang on. Okay. Hello, friend. Where are you off to then? Need some help with directions? Anything of note nearby? If you head west along this main road by the edge, you end up at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. People go there to either watch or take part in the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame, as well as do a bit of business on the side. If you have something I want, I have something you want type of thing. If you came over from the east, you probably already run the Shoulder Recluse. Did you buy any gemstones while you were there? If you go south from here, you reach the edge of a great cliff where you can test your bravery against that lot from the Scions of the Canopy. Each of their hobbies seem to be more dangerous than the last. Then if you keep heading to the place where there's water, you reach my home, the people of the springs. If you're tired from the gym, you can gaze out to the sea or take a bath in the hot springs. Any recommendations? And as they say, things don't always pan out as you expected. If you don't have a clear destination, you might as well go with the flow or leave your fate in someone else's hands. Are there many other wayfinders like me over at my tribe, you ask? We're not picky about our destination. When we can't decide where to go next, we'll pick up a stick, head over to the statue of the pyro icon, and spin it around the ground, and whichever way it points is where we go. Praise be to Lady Harborin. Whenever I follow her guidance, I always learn something new. Let's leave the path to fate. Indeed, well said. Well, that sounds like something the Masters of the Nightwind might say. Still, doesn't the saying itself effectively just let's go with the flow? Well, not that living that way would be bad. Sometimes things come to you even when you don't take the initiative. Alright. Guide to conflict. Okay, I guess I'm going to use that shell fire. That didn't work. Oh wait, paint cans. I'm supposed to probably like them in order or something. So 2 cans, 4 cans, 3 cans, 3 cans. But number, okay. Maybe it's the number of yellow cans. Alright, number of yellow cans, figure it out. And 1. Yay. That was fun. Oh damn, they can climb up walls. Not really well though.
Right here.
This works, I'm gonna be so shocked. It almost did.
Spin to win. Let's go, Twirly. Need help organizing the loot? I'm an expert.
Higher than this. It was fucking higher than this. Okay, this doesn't work. I'ma just climb over the other cliff.
Right here.
There we go. Where does this lead me to? Science of the Canopy. Yep. Do you guys happen to have like a waypoint around here I could conveniently use? They do not. Alright, I'll come back here. I'll come back around later. Those who stand at high places are always staring at their feet so they can easily overlook dangers coming from above. You should be more careful. Is this area especially prone to accidents? That's exactly right. See the cliffs around here? There are basically no fences in sight. My people are at least used to it. We've all gotten picked up by Yonkosaurus at some point in our lives. So if you hear someone suddenly miss their step and start screaming, chances are they're out with a friend. It's actually likely. Usually it just be some small scratches. The ones who get seriously hurt around here are those who are into serious challenges and extreme sports. Oh, and just between the two of us, if you ever find someone seriously injured but without the help of a doctor, please feel free to bring them to me. I actually know some first aid techniques, but please don't tell anyone else about it. If those crazy kids ever hear that I'd be able to save them, they'll just feel compelled to try even more dangerous tricks. Hacha.
Sure isn't easy.
If only I could make friends with the riders of the Flower Feather Clan, or their fluffy Quechusaurs. Those are Quechusaurs. If you wanted them, work for it. Haha, that's true, but as we all know, most members of the Flower Feather Clan enjoy flying in the sky on their Quechusaur friends. It's hard enough to see one on the ground, much less set up a meeting. But now that I think about it, both the Scions of the Canopy and the Flower Feather Clan like high places and have a pretty good relationship with one another. Which means I shouldn't give up just yet. It's a good thing that I'm not afraid of heights. Next time, I'll try my luck with a hot air balloon and go even further up. Heading for the high ground. Oh ho, well said. To continually challenge yourself is also a way to compete with your past self. Oh, I see the Sacred Stone. Ooh, maybe it's Spin Crystal. Want to start exploring this place because then I'll get caught up and yeah, screw it.
Do you also like collecting shiny rocks? I mean, who wouldn't want to? They're so pretty.
I just saw a brick that wasn't properly stacked. What should I do? Now it feels like there's a little saurian scratching away inside my chest.
Gee, it's a going around the other side.
And the sky too, while we're at it.
Records of Hanan Pacha. The amount of skater packages will probably be enough for me to open my own shop. For me to get a new job. Huh? Opening a shop? Oh no, I don't actually have any plans to open a shop. It was just an analogy. Once you've worked here for long enough, you'll see just about everything. Get distracted for 1 second, and something in the package gets broken. Get distracted again, and the delivery address literally evaporates into thin air because it was written in that kind of ink that changes with the outside temperature. Forget it. There's no point in going into it. There are more pleasant surprises waiting for us. Sorry you had to listen to all of that. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Can you sell it to me? What? The contraband? Hey kid, cut it out. That was really just a joke. There's no way I actually go out and sell any of that stuff. Just pretend you never heard anything, okay? You have my thanks. Alright, would you sell to me then? No, I'm not asking you to repeat everything. I'm not jesting, just pretend that my complaints have all been burned away by the sacred flame, taking my troubles with them. Oh. Right? Blink. What's this you just picked up? Some paper with a green border? There's another chest somewhere around here. I'm determined to find it. Oh, there it is.
Whoa! Look at all these shiny rocks!
It's cool. I'll come down here later. Oh, yeah, you want a letter mail? It's good to keep in touch with your family and friends, you know. Do you do overseas delivery? Theoretically speaking, it shouldn't be a problem. It'll be a bit difficult for me to leave now in person, though I'll have to submit multiple rounds of application to the YO back and it's anyone's guess whether or not my department will be granted. Haha, jokes aside, if letters need to be sent abroad, we usually take them to the border before handling them over to our colleagues from the other nations. Anyway, just leave it to me. I promise you that I'll get it delivered. You seem to love your job. Of course. You can stay in shape, enjoy the scenery, and even enjoy the happy over experience races when you get. Sorry, I dropped my controller. And then get their letters at long last. There's no other job that'll let you have all that. It's true that I'll have to be the harbinger of bad news every once in a while, but the longer you work this job, the more you learn that good things still outweigh bad things in this world. I wonder how you send a letter to someone without an address. So it's not so much a letter as a missing person poster, eh? If you're looking for someone, you might want to try your luck with the people of the strings. Their folk and saurians are all super knowledgeable, and they are adept at both pathfinding and navigation. Some people have said that koholosaurs are like dogs that drink water, and I think they're onto something. The only flaw is that they tend to work rather slowly. You might have to wait a while before you can be reunited again. It would be so hard to live so high up day after day. I wonder how would it feel like to get swung back and forth by a young Kosaur. Pretty great, huh? Oh, you mean the pleasure of coming and going freely? You think floating in the air is kind of like swimming in water? Then I can kind of understand. Pretty great, huh? Really? Aren't the signs of the camp always like engaging in spiritual practices every day? Oh, no wonder their warriors are so strong. Much better than us people of the springs, who only know some cheap lava tricks. Phew, I finally got my change of clothes. It's been a while since I felt this good. What was wrong with the old set? The old clothes, they kind of fell apart. And that kind of thing happens all the time. You can't really do extreme sports without accepting that things will get damaged or broken. In the end, it's just a change of clothes. I can afford that much. Still, I gotta admit, it was pretty wild skateboarding on the mountain crest less than half a meter wide without any protective gear. Thankfully, I have my most faithful and considerate Saurian sidekick with me. Katari has always been there for me. Wait, where did he go? Yeah, I could have sworn he was just with me a moment ago. Maybe they're resting. Oh well, that's certainly possible, but if I recall correctly, he's never had problems with stamina before. Haha, who knows, maybe he's just shy. A lot of Yamkasaurs are like that, not too used to hanging out with the humans all the time. Probably because we have too high energy. Just give him some time. I'm sure that one day he'll become just as outgoing as yours truly. Hello, is there anything I can bring back for you? How about relatives? You misunderstood me, I'm just a regular hunter. If you're looking for someone, you should probably hire a private detective or file a complaint with the Commission of the Adventurers Guild. I'm honestly not too sure either. The only thing I know how to do is go on hunts with my younger soul partner. As long as you give me a target, I'll be able to bring it back for you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, viewpoint over there, so I'll grab that. Oh, and a viewpoint as well. Hannah, yes. Oh, wait, there's a page or something over here. A pass. Might be something that comes into play later. Tell me there's a chest here and then above. Above. Oh, that high above. Hang on, not really. It's on that thing.
Onward and upward. I can do it. No, I can't. I can do it. It's fine. I can definitely do it. Right. Let's go, Swirly.
Greetings, friend. I hope you've been holding up well. Tell me about yourself. I am the chief of the Science of the Canopy. You may call me Wayna. Some people like to call me Uncle Wayna, but please don't follow their example. Seriously, I'm not that old. To me, maturity is more like a fashion style. All it means is that I have the most adventuring experience out of everyone in the tribe. It's got nothing to do with my real age, understand? Oh. Okay, wait, where is this book? Inside, maybe? Alright, who are you? Hi there, what can I help you with? Or is there anything you wanted to help the Science of the Canopy with? And you are? I'm a vet who specializes in treating saurians. Pleased to meet you. Haha, it may sound cool, I actually really just give baby saurians their meds and talk to them. At most I could be considered a medical intern. For seriously injured saurians, it's best to see a professional sorrow vet. Like Ifa from the Flower Feather Clan. You give him a call, he'll rush right on over. Of course, I've got some pretty neat talents too. You know how younger souls really don't like being around people? Well, they don't like me. Sometimes just spending time with them is kind of healing. Okay, well, everything else seems to be good though. So.
Emotional support is important. Whoosh. Nobody catch me.
That's where the spin crystal is. That was a great warm-up, most praiseworthy. But I still have a problem with muscle groups that I use for rock climbing. Don't give up just yet, let me finish. You can't use your arms just because your legs are a bit uncoordinated. How can you put extra pressure on something that was already lacking in the first place? Oh god, it's all. Hang on. We're going to focus on training your arms next, understood? Okay, understood. Wait, didn't I come here to sightsee? How did I get roped into a fitness class? All the tourist attractions in Netherlands are kind of like this. You'll get used to it. I see. Guess I'll take your word for it. Okay, apparently I missed a Pyroculus at the very top of this thing. Ah, I'm not used to climbing all the way. Oh, apparently I can speak. Oh, done ladies, listen to those humans go on and on. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for a chat. Don't think I'll be in the mood tomorrow either. Seriously, that's cool. Alright. Okay. It's oh, there you go. So much to do. Yeah, but that's probably a good thing. Is more work good? It depends on what kind of work you have to do. For me, having more work is undoubtedly a good thing. Well, you see, I'm the one responsible for making and repairing sports equipment for our tribe. Things like hooks, locks, and protective gear. If you need anything, just holler. Right, you'll basically be supporting my business. And well, the more business I have, the more people there are hoping to get their hands on my equipment. But that's always better than having no customers at all. Oh no, you can't. Oh was all that running around for? What do you mean horsing around? I'm clearly training. The grown-ups all say that I'm super fast. They say that I'm the speediest brat that they've ever seen. So I've got to work hard and play to my strength so I can eventually become the fastest warrior in the war against the Abyss. A little bit right, but also a bit wrong. Oh, so like my overall direction is right, but my methods are wrong. Kind of like that Outlander guy by the small cliff over there. This problem is actually quite simple. He's just being too careful. Rocker is always worried that he might get hurt. I can't improve without picking up a scratch or two. If you ask me, I should go teach him instead. I'm so fast at climbing. I'm sure I'll be a good instructor as well. I'm sure he'll get the hang of it after falling a few times. Wow. It is no mercy. Okay. Right. Finish rolling around the sky onto the canopy. Let's continue onwards this way. So there's something interesting over here.
No touching.
Where did it all come from? There it is. It's like the locals' version of a seal. 1 or 2. These strange spirits are said to be born from ancient gravity. You can use Flossagen to awaken them from slumber, and if you follow them and aid them in finding the place you're looking for, you yet gain something. So it's like, yeah, it's a local version of the seal.
Stabilize.
Oh, what the fuck are you?
Access denied.
Foliar Swift Whale Station. Huh. Oh, this thing still works.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
It's also a some ember chest, that's also one thing. I can't word. That's from the above, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Okay, let's continue on.
Born of ice and frost.
Yeah, first Hilichor on that one. Oh, I see something on there. Burial. For us, the science of the canopy, agility and finesse are essential qualities, and that's why I prepared this warrior's challenge. So, Outlander Warrior, wanna take a swing at this? Let's begin. Okay. Oh shit.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
I had to, huh? Yo, what? Vegeta. So that's also that.
Need help organizing the loot? I'm an
Solidify!
Let's go, Swirly!
So just climb down. So I need to set the modify. Source around. Just switching to Amber or someone. Benny. I have Benny somewhere, don't I? Okay, use it.
I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick.
Okay. See. Chest over here somewhere. It's a hidden chest. Just go in, get the waypoint.
We made it! I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but... I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they're not here yet.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting. Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine, too! Mine!
What the heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or, wait, is it even a Saurian?
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
All right, I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all. I don't mind.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Mualani, there you are.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried you ran into trouble on your way here.
Hello, Paimon's Paimon.
So, I'm Lee, a traveler.
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time. The pilgrimage is a sight to behold this time of year.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina. Where are they?
Oh, they went to join teams with a better chance at winning.
So you're saying you've been ditched? Again. That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individual strength sooner or later.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more confidence. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition, then what are the Night Warden Wars?
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
So they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to go to war?
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes, and those warriors fight to repel the Abyss in defense of our homeland. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is the highest honor you can achieve in Natlan. Yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with the territory. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our Archon, which allows for our safe return.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like, basically. Resurrect people, you mean? Yep, so it's not so scary, really.
Our Archon's blessing gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really planning on competing solo, are you?
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically guaranteed chaos. No matter how strong or experienced the warrior, victory is never assured. In a situation like that, it's always better to have someone to watch your back.
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate? Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well... I only have a few teammates this time. If someone else could take them, then...
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you say? With how strong you are, it would practically be an upgrade for my teammates.
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of two?
There's a world of difference between that and flying solo. Besides, we're a formidable duo. I bet our new friends here will agree that two's always better than one, right?
Oh, you mean us? Haha, you're right. Two is definitely better than one.
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan. No one fights alone.
But what if I drag you down?
Listen to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Hearing you say that does make me feel a little more confident. Still, teams rarely contain more than one ancient name bearer. People are definitely gonna think of us as cowards.
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates. I'm not good at stuff like that.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from me anyway. Just give me a second, you guys. We can go sign up together once I'm done.
See, Nightfall here along that. Ooh, bubbles. I haven't seen those since summer. Oh, what do I get up there? Huh? I don't get it.
Strike a pop!
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. behind schedule.
How do I do this one? Oh, there we go. Holy shit, that was close. Okay, I saw this down here. That's it. Secret source automaton, hunter seeker. There's the freezing still works remarkably well.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Okay, there's an ember chest across the way. Unless I collected it on accident already. Which, you know, very likely. Oh, there it is. Okay, what time is it? Alright, I'll have to stop soon, so I'm gonna end my I'm gonna do a few rooms actually, then I'll end my stream. How much resin do I have? 40. I already fought 2 bosses today, so that means all the rest of my resin should be condensed. Actually, since I'm here, ooh, the adventure skill is right there. I'll go unlock that first. What is it? The adventure skill? What the hell is this place? Welcome. What is this place? Here we sell masks in the styles of all the different tribes. Let me know if you see anything you'd like to look of. In the extremely unlikely event that now for pre-made masks take offense, you also have materials for you to make your own. And if you make one yourself, you'll only be charged the cost of the materials. When do you usually wear a mask? You can wear a mask whenever you feel like it, but normally you see more people wearing them on holidays. And when there's a competition, many people wear the mask of the tribe they support as a way of cheering on the warriors. But normally you can just wear it as a fancy accessory. Or the other option. I like a flying lavender melon mask then. Huh? What's that? Ooh, book. I can't swim, can I? Hello there, the pool has been specially set up for Kohurosaurus, so the water might be a bit hot for humans. Thank you for the reminder. Don't worry about it. Actually, it's not that humans aren't allowed in at all. After all, it is an artificial hot spring, and it won't burn you to a crisp like a natural one would. As you can see, there's not much space around here, and building a hot spring somewhere far away from a natural water source is quite a hassle. So, for all counter-attacks that agreement to give these soils a bit of space, they enjoy rolling around and resting here, plus they're not running around fighting or causing havoc. Would you like to hang out with them? You're free to do so, but I wouldn't recommend getting in any water fights, and you mustn't cause a nuisance for anyone else nearby.
We're way behind schedule.
No, I can't go in yet. Oh. Dear customer, when it comes to things we sell here, the older the better. Oh, you're just architectural. What's the stuff you sell here? They are the fruits of adventures, trophies of the pioneering spirit. Some are trinkets I picked up myself, others were given to me. As for what you buy, well, that's up to you. Of course, if you got your eye on anything in particular, you can pay a deposit first, and then take it over to the Saurian Relics Association for appraisal before you decide whether or not you want to buy it. As for how professional their opinion would be, well, that's hard to say. If you ask me, you'd be better off listening to a few more of my stories. Is it really alright if I don't buy anything? Of course, no problem at all. After all, what better advertisement could I ask for than having people being willing to hang around in front of my store? Thanks to this, I've also met quite a few colorful characters. I remember one cool customer from Fontaine who wore sunglasses and a little ankle on his hat. He left quite the impression. He didn't say much, but he was very curious about Natlan's ancient names. He listened to me rabbit on about them for quite some time. I'm sorry to say that I've completely forgotten everything I said then. Perhaps some of it wasn't particularly accurate either, haha. Auto. Next time I'll go the biggest one ever, bigger than all the ones I've grown before. What are you selling? The fruits and vegetables we grow in the collective of plenty, of course, and they are the best in the whole of Natlan. Oh hell yeah. I should probably buy this after, like, doing reputation stuff, but I buy them in advance first. Especially these. Buy the potatoes. Bigger what's exactly? Green fruit, tomatoes, sunsetas, onions, you name it, we grow it. Did you know that I'm currently the producer of Natlan's biggest green fruit? But I haven't reached my limit yet, not by a long shot. I'm certain that my land has far more potential. I've decided that once I've grown even bigger fruits, I'll display them in Yantasar's store for all to see. As people taste the delicious drinks mixed from the fruit and veg I grow, they'll be able to see how big and beautiful they are with their own two eyes. Then my store's reputation will start booming too, haha. You seem very confident. Of course. But it's not just down to my efforts alone. Our collective of plenty is situated right by a volcano, where the soil was already rich and fertile to begin with. Cultivating land like this is much easier thanks to the fact that we can draw upon the awesome power of the Tatankasaurus. So when I said that the fruits and vegetables you grow in the collective of plenty are the best in the whole of Natlan, I wasn't just bragging. That's something everyone knows. I don't believe it. Haha, is that an attempt to goad me? It's fine. Every first-time customer here receives a greeting gift, regardless of whether they buy something or not. Once you've had some, you'll know I speak only the truth. Okay. Hello there, looking for something to eat? Grab a bite to have while you stroll through the market, or take it with you to watch a match. It's completely up to you. I am indeed somewhat hungry. Here's the menu. Yay, recipes. How's business been? Not bad, but not the best. After all, there's no matches on right this moment. Of course, we're busiest during the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame, when everyone rushes over to the stadium with a snack or drink in hand. And if you get hungry while you're watching a match, you'll find that young man, Agemo. He's from the Science of the Canopy, about this tall. Speaking of which, where's he gotten off to now? Anyway, he's quick on his feet, that one. Whatever you want, he'll bring you it exactly how it's meant to taste, be pumping hot or ice cold. Hello and welcome to the Natlan branch of the Adventurers Guild. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm the local branch master. If you're new to Natlan, I recommend that you find yourself a local guide or someone who knows the lay of the land before setting out. Should I just look for you? In theory, of course, but most of the time I have to stay here to help adventurers who come for advice. There's no doubt that Miss Catherine is extremely reliable, but when it comes to all things Natlan, no one's more knowledgeable than us natives. And in terms of their abilities, the Scion of the Canopy or the people of the Springs would make even better tour guides than I would. As for me, well, if you like, I can tell your fortunes before you set off, I suppose. Alright, I found the Adventurers Guild.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
So does that mean I can switch my dailies to Atlas now? Not yet.
Add Astra.
Hey there, Katrin. Great to see you here. I am Katrin, the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. My job is to provide the adventurers with quest and intelligence support. Sinatlan is a nation full of opportunities, so make the most of it while you're here. How so? Where there's conflict, there's opportunity, and for someone who's always ready to join the action, this place is a year-round invitation. In more concrete terms, there are rooms to be explored all over Natlan, and warriors all across the land are in constant battle against the forces of the Abyss. In short, it's an adventurous paradise. How do I unlock the Adventurers Guild here? Shh, you have to keep your voice down here. If there's anything you want to buy, just go ahead and take it, then leave the money to one side. I like to use... Oh, this is crafting. What are you selling? See, these and these, it's all here, so if anything's missing, it means you're out of stock. Oh, cool. Recipes. Sorry, not recipes, ingredients. What sort of effect would there be if I speak too loud? That's a very good question. Many people overlook environmental factors when they are making things, so the fact that you even thought of asking shows that you're well ahead of the game. We all know that the amount of spinel powder you put in changes the monster's effect, that drawing a talisman with an extra line can end up producing a completely different result. So why don't they seem to understand that sound too can have an effect on crafting materials? I get where you're coming from, but our surroundings aren't quiet either. Well, naturally, that's something I've already taken into consideration. I base everything I do here on my existing environment. In the past, as people have come and gone, so to have a variety of different stories. Yet, these are also part of the production process. As we Masters of the Night Wind say, all has been understood and the future becomes the past. Aren't you afraid of losing stuff? You might be asking the wrong question there, friend. As soon as the idea of profiting from another's labors gets mentioned, even if you're talking about a morally upstanding individual, it's hard to prevent a bad seed being planted. But no matter, anyway, we are just talking about a few odds and ends at the most on how it sells a commission. Even if one or two items are missing, all I have to do is draw a couple of prayer talismans and I'll have my money back. Oh, this place is pretty damp. There's even a basement. Oh no, it's just a back area. Cool.
Next on the agenda.
I'm heading east. Don't you come with you here? Hehe, I had no idea you were so worried about me. Funnily enough, I worry about you too. Then once you're out there in the east, you end up getting yourself trapped down some dead end. If you're just gonna follow me right into it, sounds like a great plan. Whatever, think I actually buy a story? I'm telling you, I'm about to head west. What are the chances that we'll end up bumping into each other over there, huh? You're so annoying. Why do you have to go and make a simple treasure hunt so complicated? Can't we just work together for once? If we end up fighting like we did last time, our kid's brother's gonna go look for Chaska again. When you put it like that, I guess we'd be better off working together. It would be kind of embarrassing if we had to go get the peacemaker involved in something so small. Why can't I talk to you? Welcome. Given that most people are unable to describe the exact color they want, I suggest you bring some reference material with you. Color, you say? Of course, you're not in the wrong place, are you? We sell paints in this shop, not colorful drinks. If you bring some a sample, I can mix you a paint of the exact same color. Or to err on the side of caution, perhaps I should say, I can mix a color that's 99% the same. Very interesting. What's your trick? Of course, it's down to talent. Just like how some people won't get lost even when they're in a totally new place, I'm a natural when it comes to color. As I see it, there's no such thing as ugly colors, just ugly combinations. Even the hue of rotten fruit will shine in the right contacts. Speaking of which, your eyes are a lovely color. In fact, I'm going to try mixing it later. Hello friend, any plans to travel somewhere a bit cooler in the near future? What's this question about exactly? For argument's sake, let's just assume you do want the thrill of a chill, in which case you can't set out without something you want to wear, can you? You wouldn't be interested in trying out some alpaca wool products, would you? They are finer, softer, and warmer than sheep wool. Sounds like a hard sell here and now. Well, I wouldn't say it's impossible to sell, it's just a niche market, sorta. Normally the Masters of Nightwind only use that wool for making blankets. alpacas themselves can be used in many ways. They can be ridden for transport, and they also make grain farming assistance. Doesn't sound like you'd be in a hurry to sell them then. No, wait a moment, this has nothing to do with being in a hurry. As a farmer raising alpacas, isn't it perfectly natural that I want to show the world how great and versatile they are? Wouldn't it just be a tragedy if there were people out there freezing their socks off in the world of ice and snow, yet who have never experienced the immeasurable bliss and clothing form that is their wool? So my friend, if you run to anyone in need of some warm clothes, please be sure you put in a good word for alpaca wool. Right, see. Hello, need a letter sent? I hope the destination is somewhere I've never been before. Are you that well-traveled? Well, that's an old relative. Naturally, someone like me who delivers letters all the time has seen a lot more of the world than someone who never goes out. But I mainly carry messages from tribe to tribe, so I'm a lot less well-traveled if you compare me to those of my colleagues who've been much further afield. I even have a friend who wants to deliver something near Okanatalan. It's an ancient city built by the followers of the first Pyro Archon. The whole area is very dangerous, but will deliver there all the same. I just hope I'll be lucky enough to pick up a cool mission like that sometime soon. I'm guessing this is another door that leads. Oh. Cool. I see a chest.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
That as well.
Seems like lots of people don't like carrots.
Also, like, pop here again. It's like a guy who's running around here. Oh no, was I just here? Are you lost? Yeah, no, I wasn't. I'm not lost. I'm sorry, I'm just so anxious I'm not even making sense anymore. I'm not lost, but I do seem to have accidentally lost my daughter, Arcantel. All I know, this is no accident. Just her running around as always, that little rascal. If you run into a little rose mouthing a string of absolute nonsense about art, she's probably the one. She just enjoys chatting with people by the roadside. I'm sure she'll come back once she's had her said her piece. Hello, I should probably give you a heads up. The way things are categorized here isn't exactly the clearest. What do you sell here? I must apologize, the things the association's been sending over lately have been a bit random and I haven't had the chance to sort them all out yet. Okay, so that'll be much later. What is this place? We're an outlet of the Saurian Relics Association and I'm the manager. As I'm sure you know, Natlan is a nation where Saurians and humans live together, so naturally many treasures are still knocking about from the times of the ancient Saurians. The Saurian Relic Association is an organization that was specifically established to collect and sort through all these items. Actually, that's more like the official way of describing it. In truth, due to the sheer variety of different items we've collected, it's essentially turned into a giant flea market. I know there's almost something comical about it. Don't worry, that's what has become of my backpack as well. Really? You can fit all that stuff in your backpack? Oh, haha, you're having me on, aren't you? You nearly got me too, did. Jokes aside, if you know any tricks for organizing things, you really must share them with me. They all said that the children of Echoes have to mind my business, which is why they chose me to be the shopkeeper here. But in reality, what this place actually needs is a storage specialist. Where is this mysterious backpack that you and Paimon keep commenting about? Oh god, there's a basement.
Don't worry, I always win anyway.
Damn, this place is fun, massive. What time is it? Alright, I'll actually have to go off. Let's investigate. The fuck? Oh, something like
Need some high-calorie food urgently? You've come to the right place. Oh, Moo made some new friends.
small dish, I guess. So happy that friend. Sorry, who's me? He's a little sorry from our tribe. He's not around here. Probably back at home playing with his new friend. I think she's a kid from Fontaine. She's a wee small sort and has a very cute nose. Yeah, she's not a human and I can't understand a word of what you say, but she seems to be getting along with him just fine. I hope she stays able to help come out of the shell. They seem to care a lot about it. Yeah, after all, they are companions who live and fight by our side. We can't just think about our health alone, right? I forgot to introduce myself. I'm a researcher and I'm quite familiar with the way saurians behave. Some people call me the saurian whisperer, but I don't actually understand their language. I just have a knack for observing how they behave and figuring out if they are sick or unhappy. If you meet any saurians that are behaving strangely, come find me. I'll do my best to help you pinpoint the problem and find a solution. So she met a medicine. Cool. Okay, Chanka, you have any recipes for me? Looking for somewhere to eat your fill and sleep soundly? Then you come to the right place. What would you recommend? Here's the menu. More recipes. So just run through. I will get more flour. So you are? I'm the owner of Very Inn. I also run a food stall at the entrance. Speaking of this place, I even stayed here for free back when I was a contestant. Who'd have thought I'd be the one in charge now, huh? You know anyone who's taken part in the pilgrimage of the return of the secret flame? If you did, that would make things a lot easier. You'd stay with them and dine and embark on the house. Or you can eat too. Any recommendations? Well, I go with my personal specialty, tacos. That's it though, it's not hard to make. Almost everyone in that land knows how. Here, hold on your hand. Yeah, were you expecting me to just give you a finished product? Nah, I'm gonna teach you how to make one. Oh, okay, well that's from what I want. So happy for a second. Wait, what? There's another section? Oh my god. Oh my god, this place is fucking massive. Half an hour to finish a triple portion of mountain, sea, and sky. You think that's possible? It's worth a shot. I think so too. Before coming to Nightland, I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to stomach the local food. But it seems like I was completely overthinking it. A big, filling, high-calorie meal is just what the doctor ordered. Hold on, let me think about this. It's about time I had to go at this limited time complete challenge. Holy fuck. It's way too fucking big. I swear. It's like the last was. So why does this have to be a separate map? Welcome to the Weary Inn. As the name suggests, people feel tired as soon as they arrive here. Huh? Not that this place itself makes you tired. More like when people find themselves in an extremely comfortable environment, they're more likely to suddenly feel all the accumulated fatigue. So calm, sit back, and relax. If you need anything, just call. I got hungry the moment I stopped. That's quite common, I assure you. That's why you need to pause and check on yourself from time to time. Come on, have a little grub and rest a bit. Only then can you give yourself the best start for the next leg of your journey. Doesn't matter how long you hesitate, the results won't change, so you might as well give up already. No, that isn't how it works. You have to assess the team's overall strength and consider all possible outcomes of each match. And then bank on the unexpected happening. Yeah, fine, want to talk. My boy's only telling you how it is. I bet on so many matches now, you can spend all your calculations, your bets haven't turned out any better than his random guesses. That's just because the sample size is too small. You wait and see. Once I bet on a load more, I'll create a graph for all the data. And then spend another 3 weeks washing dishes. Tis more meaningless speculation. You're going to make random guesses anyway. Why don't you give your old pal the benefit of the doubt for once? Oh, this brings me back out. Do we have any checks more in this place? Nope, still got 2 more people. I'm aware that the question I'm about to ask will drag this out even longer. Okay, go ahead. Do you have any idea how long it's been since we sat down to any at all? I haven't really been paying attention about the amount of time it takes to eat a taco. The amount of time it takes you to eat a taco, more like I just about digested my whole darn meal here. Wow, impressive. But what's the rush? Besides, after you've just finished eating, it's always a good idea to take a rest before you set off. Helps keep the stomach ache at bay. You're not seriously suggesting I should be thanking you, are you? Actually, yes, I suppose I am. It's always like this, so embarrassing. What happened? Well, I'm a supplier who delivers ingredients to Miss Chanka every so often. But even though all I do is help carry things around from time to time, she always insists that it's taken for me. The issue is, I have quite the appetite, so I always feel guilty eating here without paying. Your boss seems to like the nice salt. Yeah, that's just how Miss Chanka is. Did you know that she used to be a top-ranking warrior in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Secret Flame? But she was forced to retire after seriously injuring her leg in the Night Wars. Many people used to come here on her reputation's account, but she never liked them making all that fuss. On that note, I suppose I shouldn't say too much either. All I say is she's a very reliable owner, and this is a great place to come to. Okay, I just want to finish exploring this section of the map. Hi, one moment please. Please answer without thinking. When was your last checkup? Probably. You hesitated. Say no more, make some time, go find a doctor, and get yourself a checkup. You might think I'm saying this just to scare you, but you probably don't know that many contestants only end up being told about major health issues just a moment before they are supposed to compete. It's a real shame when minor neglected illnesses turn into something more serious, ruining all that hard work that you put into training. And even if you're not a warrior, you still need to go for regular checkups. You should know a person without health is no different from a tribe without people. I get it. Good, that's another person persuaded. Nothing worse than waiting until you're already reaping the whirlwind with no way out. Hello, this is the contestants' lounge, so please be quiet. Can I stick around for a bit? We've got no competition on now, so feel free to hang around if you wish. Once the preparations for the pilgrimage begin though, staff and contestants will be given priority use of the area. I'll also be here to make some competition-related announcements such as times, teams to look out for, and so on. Tell me about the pilgrimage. The pilgrimage of the Return of the Secret Flame is where contestants may win ultimate glory. All the people of Natlan are welcome to take part. The pilgrimage of the Return of the Secret Flame is held as needed in response to the abyssal threat. As the incursions have grown worse in recent years, it's been held more frequently. In the name of victory, we all keep fighting until the very end. But remember, it's never foment conflict for its own sake. All malicious acts will be laid bare under the Pyro Archon's vigilant gaze. I shall keep that in mind. Indeed, Natlan may be the nation of war, but conflict is not the goal of everything. May it guide you to true glory. Okay, this just brings me back out. You know what? Good, the places I need to improve. Go a few things for Mulan. Got another 20k. Hi, China. Damn. Holy. Benny and friend. Okay. Halfway to a crown, do I want to risk it?
This wine
50 points.
tastes the same
Oh,
as I remember.
Let's do 60.
But where?
Now, hi again, Ben.
Those who share the memory.
Alright. Hello to the referees. My help. Seems like I got the wrong person. You assist the referees? Yes, I'm a photographer for the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame. Aside from media coverage and record keeping, my photos are also sometimes referred to when referees make tricky decisions. The arena can get quite chaotic and can sometimes be difficult to tell exactly what happened. Making the right call challenging when all each person has to go on is what they saw, so my photos are a game changer. What if you didn't get a picture either? That would be the trickiest set of circumstances, perhaps the only option to allow the match to run into extra time. But that kind of thing doesn't happen very often. Aside from the fact that there are many referees presiding over each match, you've also got the parallel arc of watching every moment of the action from up high. Okay, what's the other dialogue option? I ask you to take a picture for me? Okay, do. I'm sorry to say. Fans have asked me before if I'd sell my photos so they could get contestants' autographs, but I always refuse. I don't want people to start selling for extortionate prices. Plus, given that I actually have to assist the referee at times, I don't accept private commissions. All in the interest of fairness, you understand. I'm going that way because I don't want to trigger them. Oh, yeah? I didn't see you. It's a pity I'm not really good at anything except for swimming. Having one specialty is a pretty good at already. Haha, you're right, but most people of the springs do know how to swim, yes? If you're looking for people with much natural talent for battle, you'll disappoint. Pretty lackluster on the ambition front too. But we are serious as can be when facing battle head on. So attitude anyway. Anyway, I should get stronger after learning some weapon handling techniques. Or after doing some grappling, collective or plenty. Don't push yourself too hard. Oh, don't worry, I'm not. The whole point of goals you set yourself is to put in the effort to achieve it, right? That way, even if it doesn't work out just like you wanted, you won't have any regrets. Okay, I actually forgot about this, but apparently Mondstadt has a new recipe. Okay, I'll probably continue on with the Archon quest tomorrow, because I have to go off soon. I thought I was a good hunter. Whatever. That sounds awesome. Right. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I don't know if I'll stream Zenless tonight. I'll see what my schedule's like, but thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.